We're here in Berlin at the Block Show Europe, and we're here with Enecuum, one of the startups of the startup competition. So welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you, thank you. So my name is Jev. I'm from Enecuum. I'm Chief Business Development Officer of Enecuum.
And what does Enecuum do, actually?
Yeah, so we're doing a new blockchain protocol, which is kind of solving the problem of all the existing ones around speed, security, and scalability. We have already more than 60,000 transactions per second on our testnet. We have multi-consensus algorithm to fix the security part. And we have mobile mining and sharding for scaling. So the mobile mining is very interesting because it really solves the problem of blockchain in developing countries, where you don't have data centers, you don't have constant electricity, but you have people running with mobile phones and internet. And then you can implement all sorts of applications on top, like healthcare or finance, banking, whatever. Basically, we can support any sort of applications.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, of course, we know Enecuum. Huh? They do some mobile mining on Android. Is that comparable to this concept or different?
Yeah, I can say in total, it's also statistical information. Most of the blockchain projects, they come to investors 84% with pure nothing, like white paper, PowerPoint, website, and then they try to implement the technological part. Sometimes this is really bad because you can think that it's working, but in fact it's not. In our case, we developed almost complete product, MVP. We see that the proof of activity, the mobile mining is really working. We're also coming from a background of battery optimization on cellular. And then we went to investors to raise more funds. So in our case, we know that it's working. In Electronium case, it was a very successful ICO, but I heard lately that they have some technical problems, and we're trying to avoid those kind of pitfalls.
So actually, you first developed your MVP, and then you sought for funds, actually via private investor or seed capital.
Yeah,
or?
we kind of going the classical, let's say, startup way. We are making a product, which is almost there, maybe some polishing here and there, and then we're going to investors. So we have a team of 30 people, which is sponsored currently by a very big multimillionaire guy. That is also a serial investor, and he was investing in part of this team for the battery optimization. We have a part of this team that we are making battery power banks that you can charge in 30 minutes. And now,
like smartphones or?
Yeah. And now part of this team is also making a battery for a car that you can charge in 5 minutes. So, basically from there, it's a really known team that we're already involved in a lot of projects. And we're doing only private sale with very good legal and financial. Like we have PwC for the financial part, and KWM for legal. It's one of the best legal companies in the world in Hong Kong.
Sounds good. So actually, the whole regulation is also based in Hong Kong.
Yes, the regulation is based in Hong Kong. We're completely compliant with Hong Kong law, and this is one of the reasons why the law companies, they said to us that it's better to do it in private sale, not a crowd funding ICO.
So actually, what are the next milestones for you in 2018?
In 2018, we're going to finalize the private sale in approximately mid-July. So we are about to release the platform mainnet approximately end of summer, beginning of September. We definitely have some features on our roadmap that we need to fulfill, like API and smart contracts and making a lot of good documentation. I'm coming from Canonical Ubuntu background. I was executive sales in Ubuntu. So my specific role will be to make adoption possible. So I know how to sell open source very well from Canonical and from Huawei before as a director of IT solution sales. So yeah, we're going to do this definitely in 2018.
Okay, sounds good. And what kind of businesses are you looking for? What kind of clients?
Okay, so of course the main tracks will be for startups. We have more than 700 startups that are already interested in implementing our stuff. Mobile operators as well. We're speaking with Vodafone. They are super interested. But it's just a start. We can see the same interest probably from all the biggest mobile operators. Enterprise, like classic enterprise, financial sector, pharma sector, We see a very big interest from education. We see education as definitely integrated part of blockchain because there are not enough people who know blockchain. So we need to educate the young generation for them to continue this journey forward. And of course, government sector as well, document management and a lot of other things in the government sector.
Last question, what is the focus, what is actually your personal motivation to be in this space? I mean, you talked about battery technologies, etc., Ubuntu, but why blockchain?
I think, I joined Canonical at the time in order to change the world. I know Ubuntu since like 2004, since I was a student. For me, open source is very important. I will never go to work for Microsoft or Oracle or those kind of bad, evil corporations. And I think blockchain should definitely change the world, give more power to the people, but in a correct way, not communism, but rather really technological advantage that will change the world.
Well spoken. Thank you very much, and all the best with the private sale.
Thank you very, very much for your time. Thank you.
All right.